What's up, guys? It is Phil from the Florida Adventurers, bringing it to you old school style with the single hand, just like we used to always do. This is just a quick little video. That's why I'm doing it this way. I just wanted to show you guys my updated everyday carry, or EDC as we call it. Basically just kind of going over the basics and showing you what I've done since Christmas. So I'm going to start with the paracord bracelet, something that I always wear. For my size wrist, is actually 8 feet of paracord plus about a 1 foot loop of black paracord if you unravel it, which is pretty cool. Everybody always, likes to have those. Also, I've got my knife, which is pretty good. It's got a serrated edge and a good little point on it. This is a pretty nice knife. This is one of my older ones, obviously not the dollar knife, which I usually go for, but this time I decided not to, just because, this one, I don't know, it's old and I like it, so if I lose it or break it, it's not that big of a deal. It's a very similar design to the dollar knife, but a little more heavy duty and obviously going to last a lot longer. Stainless steel and all that. I have had one of these taken away at the airport, and that does suck a lot more than losing a dollar knife because it's a lot more than a dollar. So I have that on me at all times, which sometimes is interchangeable if I am actually going out hiking or if I'm going into a place such as a city where there's a lot of dark alleys and things like that. I'll actually change that out for this. Now, this is one that Adrian gave me a long time ago for my birthday. It is actually a tactical blade. It is by Smith & Wesson. Very similar design, much more lightweight and compact without having the serrated blade, so that would be nice. However, it fits very conveniently into this neck carrying case, which is pretty awesome. It does have a distress whistle, which is extremely loud, so if you have an attacker or if you're lost, this is a really good thing to have because it goes around your neck. These little chains do break away in an extreme emergency, like if someone was trying to use this to hold you or to pull you back. This will break away. However, it does have just enough strength that if it's around your neck, you can yank it and pop the knife right out, which is pretty awesome. So I like to have this because it gives you a real quick and easy way that if you have this tucked under your shirt, you can just grab it, blow the whistle, and you yank the knife all in one move, and you're pretty much going to get anybody who was attacking you away from you. Also, it's just nice to have a really, really nice whistle in case you ever do get lost in the woods or anything like that. So these two are interchangeable. One of those will be on me at all times, as well as this on my wrist. One of my newest additions is one of these flashlights. This is pretty awesome. It is zoomable, so you can turn it on and zoom all the way in so that you can see things that are really far away. This is extremely bright, and what John and Adrian and I have discovered is that it actually runs really well on one AA battery instead of 3 AAA batteries. So keep that in mind because this thing lasts a lot longer staying bright. I mean, normal flashlights we normally use will stay on, but they won't really stay bright. This one stays really, really bright, and it's really convenient with this little belt clip. You can stick it in your change pocket on your jeans, or you can hang it on your belt, or whatever you want to do. The grip, or the zoom part, has got a little grip on it, so that's really nice as well. So it's pretty cool. I really like it. It's supposedly waterproof, but I haven't tried that part out yet. Also, one of my new additions is a miniature lighter by Bic. These are available just about any gas station and everything, but I did get the refillable kind just in case because I don't like carrying a big one around with me. So I got this little guy. He works, just as good as any other lighter is going to be. Not that I ever really have to start fires, but believe it or not, this Christmas I've used these 3 items more than I think I ever have. So, that's pretty cool. One of the things that I added as well is a large carabiner. I've been told by a lot of people that carrying a large carabiner as opposed to just like a small keychain one is a lot better because these are stronger, and also it does give you a second one, so you have your little one and your big one and all that. It's kind of convenient because it's nice, just as a keychain. It just kind of hangs there. Nobody cares that it's there. This is the one that I use all the time, hooking it to my belt and pants and things like that. But just in case I need this, which actually I needed it to tie my dogs up over Christmas. So this really helped because it was like, oh crap, how do I tie the dogs up? Oh wait, I've got an extra carabiner. So that was pretty awesome. So I just keep it right here on my keys. There's my little guitar key so I can jam, you know, all that jazz. Ace hardware, gotta have Ace. So this is pretty awesome. I'll let you know if I actually keep hanging on to a large carabiner as well as just my normal keychain, but we'll see. So that's my large carabiner. Two more items that I've added on recently. Number one, big old Nalgene bottle. The reason I like this is because it's already got your measured out, you know, liquids. Nice wide mouth bottle, and I put a little carabiner on it so that I can hook it to stuff like my pants and hook it to the car and things like that when I need to. But the reason that I carry this everywhere is because I need to drink a lot more water, as we all do. Welcome to America. And I'm tired of being fat, as we all are. Welcome to America. So I'm drinking a lot of water, and if you drink 64 ounces in a day, that's your daily dose of agua. So I've got that there so that I can go through this, fill it up twice a day, drink a lot of water, and then after I'm done drinking that twice, I can drink whatever I want. And believe me, it's hard to drink 2 of those in one day. So that's one of my newer things, and that's pretty much the biggest item. The rest of this stuff is very compact and can actually be hidden, or is just out of the way. That's actually really bulky and annoying, but whatever. The last EDC item that I have, missing my driver's license, it'd be good to find that, is right back here. Now this is something that was actually gifted to me on Christmas, which is pretty awesome. This is a little credit card survival tool. Now the reason this thing is super awesome is because obviously it fits in a credit card slot in your wallet or in your pants or wherever you'd want to do, and it actually has, I believe, 11 different functions. And it kind of describes them all back here. Some of these are kind of dumb, but I mean they're kind of cool too. It's neat just to have, not necessarily as a camp tool, but as a survival tool, it is kind of cool, because it's like when you need a can opener, oh, it's there. When you need a saw blade, this is super sharp. This little thin one is good for butterfly screws, which are kind of cool, because I've actually encountered some of those like at work and stuff that are way too tight to get with your hands, so this can actually do that. It actually has 6 different wrench sizes, so there's 4 here, 2 there. It has a bottle opener, which is always great, and it also has a knife edge, which is super sharp, and I've actually sharpened it just a little bit with my knife sharpener that came with my fillet knife. Also, it has a ruler on it. I don't know if it's going to focus on that. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, there's a little ruler on it, and that goes up to, I believe, 2 inches. So it can measure John's wee-wee, and also it can measure other small items. So there's that, and then there's a directional, it's just called a directional orientation, directional thing. I don't really know how to use this, so I'm going to learn, because that's just a really cool thing to have. So I keep the identification thing with it in my wallet for now, just until I kind of, I mean, I know what they all are. I just named them all without looking at the paper, but if anybody ever sees it and they're like, oh cool, what is that? I can give them that and be like, oh, see, it's super neat. So this just basically fits right there in the back slot of my wallet. So when I go through, I can be like, oh, hey, I'm going to buy some stuff. Oh, and by the way, I need to survive. There it is. So just in case you ever need that, if you don't have, you know, I don't know, I mean, you already have a knife on you, but you might need, you know, one of those other tools. So that's pretty awesome. So that is basically it, guys. That is all of my EDC. Everything goes in my pockets except for the water bottle, and this obviously goes on my wrist. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the update, and look forward to our brand spanking new season of the Florida Adventurers. We are going into a whole bunch of new places and new adventures, so check us out, subscribe to us, like us on Facebook, check us out at www.thefloridaadventurers.com, check us out on the Florida Adventurers Corner on the climbsurvivalgear.com. And we will see you next time.